Hello everyone and welcome to the 10-minute chats. I am Maris Tarellas
and I'm B. Taylor.
Today we're celebrating our first year anniversary of the 10-minute chats, which is really exciting. So we have a slightly different format for this session. We're gonna do a little bit of a year in review, so we see what we've been talking about throughout this year. And B is gonna tell us a little bit of stats of what's been going on. So do you wanna? Yeah, it's good computer science students we need some stats, don't we?
Yeah, I agree completely. So over the course of the past year, we've interviewed 11 women in total, and for anyone who's really good at maths, that means we missed a month in December when we were resting. Of those 11 women, 4 have been undergraduates. 5 were PhD students like Mar and myself, and we also interviewed 2 postdocs. And if you add up all the hours of our videos so far, we have a video runtime of 1 hour, 57 minutes and 57 seconds.
Lovely. And yeah, we're looking to get some more senior positions in the upcoming year, because that's been, we need some more representation of women in higher roles.
Yeah,
it's gonna
absolutely
be interesting.
No spoilers, Mom.
No spoilers. And so we have summarized a little bit of the themes that have kept coming up in the past year.
Yeah.
And we have noticed 3 main themes, which are guidance, feminism, and balance.
So I guess first up is guidance, and we noticed what came up a lot is people discussing how they came from different backgrounds to computer science, both on a personal level of sort of socio-economic background, to use the big fancy word, but also people coming from different disciplines like maths or engineering or even neuroscience to then come into computer science afterwards.
And then talking about guidance as well, we had some advice for young women considering studying STEM. For example, we have noticed that the creation of community, a female community, was very important.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, when talking about advice for people considering doing a PhD, a lot of people have mentioned the importance of choosing a good supervisor, and a supervisor who's really supportive.
Yeah. Even to the point of saying a supervisor was more important than the project itself.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So that was guidance, and then we also have the theme of feminism that was very present throughout the whole series of 10-minute chats.
Which is really reassuring, because you'd hope 10-minute chats with women in computer science, feminism comes up at least somewhat frequently. So one really big thing is the importance of female representation. And a lot of women we've spoken to over the last year have spoken about sort of role models they have in their own lives. And that can be, for example, supervisors or women in the department who really inspire them.
Then we also talk a lot about everyday sexism that we are suffering in computer science and in male-dominated environments, and that was a thing actually that kept coming up a lot, and how it was hard for some people to find the confidence in these environments. Yeah. And the third one is balance. How important it is to balance your work and
we spoke to Nargiza,
and
she had a really great piece of advice. So I'm sure a lot of you might have experienced in talks or workshops given by women, people might ask questions at the end like, how do you balance being a mother and also being an academic? Or how would you balance your career with your family? And Nargiza said, and I thought this was particularly great, but we should actually just start asking those same questions to men.
Yeah, exactly. That was a really good advice. Then also we talked a lot about periods and the workplace and the importance of I guess honoring our cycles.
And adapting our working habits to our bodies, and it's something that people who don't menstruate don't experience, right? It's that same
exactly
cycle you go through. And then finally, we've also spoken quite a lot about good practices for mental health, especially with other fellow PhD students.
Yes. Very important always to take the breaks that you need and not to let the work overcome your whole life.
Shall we move on to the second part of our video now, Mar?
Yes.
Yeah. So for the second
Exciting.
part, we thought it would be fun to have some quick fire questions for one another.
Yes. Because we've been interviewing 11 women, but we don't
know anything
really-
about one another.
So I thought it would be, we thought it would be a lot of fun. Are you ready?
Yeah, I think I'm ready. Okay.
Do you want to start or should I start?
I can answer first if you like.
Okay.
But I think they have to be quick answers.
Very
so
quick.
not too much depth.
No, like 2 or 3 words.
Yeah.
Okay. So, B. What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Ooh, pistachio, if I can find vegan pistachio ice cream.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I have absolutely no idea.
What percentage of women work in CS, in UCL?
I think it's 21%.
Okay. How do you think we can solve the ecological crisis?
Oh wow, yeah, I can definitely answer that in 2 to 3 words. One, on a personal level, first things first, you should become vegan and stop flying.
Yeah.
On a global level, we need massive political change, which is led by governments and institutions, because it's not individual actions which actually make a difference.
Do you love maths?
I love maths.
Can you make a sound and a body movement about how you feel right now? Do you think the menstrual cycle should be taken into account in the workplace and in society in general?
100%. It changes so much, I think, ability to work and productivity. Yeah.
What makes you happy?
What makes me happy? It's a really difficult one. What makes me happy? Going for really long walks. It makes me really happy.
And frustrated?
Makes me frustrated.
My questions.
These are quite hard questions. I was going to say men, but I think that's a little bit too aggressive. I'll give you a more serious answer. What makes me frustrated? Politics.
Good. If your life was a painting, which one would it be?
Ooh, I was going to answer something which would not be appropriate. This is the issue. I can't just answer the first thing that pops into my head for all of these things. If I was at a painting, which one would I be? There's a really nice David Hockney painting of like a big field in overview. It used to be my screensaver on my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very beautiful. It's very calm. So in an ideal world, I would be that.
Lovely. That's it, 10 questions.
Okay, your turn, Mar.
My turn.
Okay, I'm going to scroll up. So, Mar, question number 1. Do you like London?
I have a love-hate relationship with London. It's a bit toxic.
Okay. What programming language do you use most often?
MATLAB.
Okay, what's your favourite food?
Dumplings.
What's your favourite food to eat whilst you're programming?
Huh? What's
What's your favourite? I said it too fast. Okay, what's your favourite food to eat whilst programming?
Is coffee a food?
Yeah, go with it. Okay, can you describe your research in 3 words?
I was gonna say frustrating, long, and tiring.
Yeah, that's fine. Can you describe your research through a short interpretive dance? I think you knew this question was coming, so I hope you've prepared.
From my beginning of the PhD?
Yeah, no, through your whole life, if you wish.
My whole life?
No.
I don't know. No, okay, so
It's not what I was expecting.
Really? What were you expecting?
A little bit more just like flowers coming up. Oh, it's a happy sunny day.
No.
No? Okay.
No, it has some winnings though.
Yeah, it does.
I got a top. That's good.
That is very good.
That's one of these.
Okay, I know you do a lot of art in your spare time. Do you think your art influences your work?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah?
I think my art has told me what I want to do next.
Okay, that's another question, so don't say anything yet. How to encourage more women to study STEM subjects?
Whew. I think more women and like us, for example, should go to maybe schools or something like that to see that or like make some kind of promotion at some level that we do exist and we are normal women and like, you know.
Sorry.
No, but you know, like having a bit more real, having a bit more on TV, on like on the cinema, like, you know, having it as like a normal thing, not something like special or weird or like unattainable.
Yeah. I often think about, I'll come back to that. I won't come back to that, it's a quick fly round. Okay, what's the best book you've read recently?
Oh, The Myth of Sisyphus.
Oh, deep, okay. Okay, and finally, what's your next adventure post-PhD?
Post-PhD, I'm going to become an ecotherapist.
That's the end of all the questions.
We're done for this special edition of the 10-minute chat series. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.
Yeah, I really did. I feel like those
Yes.
10 questions raised more questions than they answered.
Oh, I know.
But anyway,
Maybe for the second anniversary we can...
we'll explain
back.
each of our answers in depth.
Yes.
Thank you very much for listening, as ever, and see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.